No, I mean, it certainly was on my mind already then. I think, for me, when Gary left, that was sort of when the process started for me, I think. When he left as coach, that's when, for myself, the thought sort of, I think, probably entered my mind. And it's been a period of time of trying to understand that and process that. As I say, with everyone around you telling you 33, for you to believe you're still 33 and that you still have a lot to offer. I still feel that I could perform and perform well over the next period of time, but I certainly have a real peace inside of myself that this was the time for me to go.
I know I congratulated Graeme after the game, but I think he deserves... I think he's going to get a lot of credit and a lot of recognition, but I think he deserves a lot more. Whatever he gets, I think he deserves a lot more. I think he's been a fantastic leader. I think he's been a fantastic player, a great player, one of the greats of the game. I think the game's a sadder place for seeing him retire. He's only 33 years of age, and in my opinion, I certainly think he could have played for a lot longer if he wanted to. South Africa are going to miss him, and for me personally, I've been fortunate to play a lot of cricket against him, and I had the utmost respect for him as a player and a captain, and I think I've learned a lot from him as an opposition player and an opposition captain. So, and I think you see the fight that South Africa showed today. I think that's credit to Graeme Smith.
I think the natural thing would have been to have won a World Cup. That would have been ticking all the boxes, and I'm sure that a lot of people were right, if only. But, I think that dream remains for me. I would love to see a South African team go and win a World Cup now. I think once they do, that we'll go on to win many. And I'll certainly be as proud as anybody if they go on and win in any of these next two tournaments. But I think the rest for me, I can be fulfilled. I think for so long it was winning in England, winning in Australia, competing in the subcontinent. And I think we've managed to tick all those boxes along the way. So from a team perspective, probably the only thing was being an ICC tournament. I think there's some important things that need to be tightened a little bit. I think the environment now, an environment needs to be created that can create success for these players. I think the leadership group now is going to be a crucial factor going forward, and how they galvanise the players and get them in the right direction, and get them working well, and focus on what's to come. Obviously, over the last period of time, the team has lost a lot of experience, but there is a lot of wonderful players there who've played a lot of cricket around the world, and I'd love to see it now go from strength to strength. There's a nice bit of energy and youth around the team, and you'd love to see that go well. But yeah, I mean, I think there are certain challenges on the exterior also that need to be met. I'd love to play a role in helping Cricket South Africa with those things. And who knows where that's going to be in the future. But I feel that I've gained a lot of experience over the years, worked with a lot of people, and I feel I have still a lot to offer South African cricket.
I guarantee you South African cricket will miss Graeme Smith. I think he's once in a lifetime player. I think his leadership is phenomenal. Any player that leads from the front with the bat as an opening batsman has statistics like Graeme, you can't replace that. He's what Ricky Ponting was to the Australian team. That's exactly how I see Graeme Smith.
It's been a privilege. When I look back and I look at that test cap that I've had from the start of my career, it's worn down now, and it's had to endure a lot. But I think for me, no doubt, it's been a privilege.